How do you make your brand unforgettable in a crowded marketplace? The answer isn't just in what you say, it's in what you show. Today, we're diving into the world of business printing, where every page, every texture, and every colour is a chance to tell your story and leave a lasting impression. In this video, we'll show you how expertly crafted print materials like fashion lookbooks, art catalogues, and even cutting-edge zines can elevate your brand to new heights. We'll share insider tips on choosing the perfect paper stocks, mastering colour reproduction, and designing layouts that captivate and connect with your audience. We understand that making print choices can be difficult, so in the comments below, we've listed the print specs of each of the books we've spoken about in this video. I know, super helpful, right? From the eco-conscious elegance of the Stella McCartney versus Adidas lookbooks to the bold, vibrant energy of Slick Gorilla's A Slick Summer to Remember, we're breaking down real-world examples to inspire your next print project. Whether you're self-publishing a book, launching a new product line, or refreshing your marketing materials, this showcase video will give you the tools, ideas, and confidence to create something truly exceptional. At XYZ by your side, you'll see why our mantra is simple. We help transform your ideas into print. Let's get started. Our collaboration with the British Normandy Memorial on the D-Day 80, remembering the Normandy Landings Teacher Resource Pack, is a prime example of how our meticulous approach brings history and education to life. We began the journey with a clear vision from Julie Verne, who wanted a high-quality, visually compelling booklet that would both educate and commemorate a pivotal moment in history. We recommended an unconventional A4 landscape format that enhanced the readability of expansive maps and large images, a design choice that has since become a valuable insight for educational projects. Our technical know-how ensured that every aspect, from the 300-gram uncoated matte lamination cover to the 130-gram inner pages, met the highest standards. This project taught us several actionable lessons. The A4 landscape format enhances visual clarity, making it an excellent choice for resource packs and educational materials. Balancing tradition with modern design, combining monochrome imagery with modern typography results in a respectful yet engaging narrative. Tactile material choices, selecting paper that complements the publication's theme can significantly enhance the reader's sensory experience. Strategic use of colour, using colour sparingly to emphasise key details ensures clarity and maintains the publication's gravitas. Practical binding solutions, choosing a binding method that matches the intended use of the publication guarantees longevity and functionality. We appreciated the gravity and prestige of these educational booklets, so our proactive communication and unwavering commitment to quality ensured that every step reflected the attention to detail and customer service that is synonymous with XYZ. Sabina Savage's intricate scarf designs are world-renowned, and her A5 collection lookbooks required a printed format that would mirror the elegance and detail of her work. We chose 300 grams uncoated cover stock with matte lamination for a delicate yet durable finish. Inside, the 46-page text pages printed on 170 grams uncoated paper allowed the nuanced illustrations and sumptuous patterns to speak for themselves. This approach ensured that the textures, hues, and line work of each scarf were faithfully reproduced, enabling readers to experience the evolution of designs from rough sketches to richly detailed artworks. You will notice on the blue cover that this doesn't have lamination. This was an early iteration, and we quickly realised that lamination would benefit the overall aesthetic by protecting the ink from cracking. These neat, perfect bound books guide readers on a narrative journey through Sabina's imaginative themes. The collection harnesses a unifying design across the range of lookbooks. The combination of high quality printing and sympathetic design transforms the lookbooks into collectible pieces that align perfectly with Sabina Savage's luxury brand identity, inspiring customers not just to buy a scarf, but to engage with the artistry and storytelling behind it. Slick Gorilla's A Slick Summer to Remember is a lifestyle lookbook that immerses readers in a breezy beachside narrative of fashion, grooming, and relaxation. Printed as a wire-stitched A4 zine on uncoated stock, the piece leverages warm colour palettes, tactile textures and film-like photography to evoke the languid pace of summer holidays. The subtle integration of branding and product placement within aspirational images allows readers to envision themselves enjoying their own carefree escapes while maintaining a modern, style-conscious edge that resonates with younger audiences. Carefully chosen typography and generous white space ensure that the visuals command attention, while the 4-colour print process preserves the subtle gradients and depth of each image. This approach shows how business printing can shape perceptions, inviting readers to connect emotionally with a brand's story and ultimately leading to stronger, more meaningful relationships with the audience. The design team could have easily chosen a predictable silk or gloss for the summer scenes, but uncoated paper and the lightweight, grainy images give it character. In forward-thinking hair colour, Slick Gorilla opted for a simple and effective A5 format, then added bold aesthetics, vegan values and innovative hairstyling concepts into a zine that feels both contemporary and ethically conscious. Uncoated stock forms the perfect canvas. This material choice not only enhances the tactile allure, but also underscores the brand's sustainable, cruelty-free credentials, qualities that today's discerning consumers increasingly demand. Inside, editorial style photography sits alongside bold typography, weaving a narrative that champions individuality and expressive self-care. The seamless harmony of design elements, from colour contrast and strategic font selection to full bleed photography, creates a confident and energetic aesthetic. For our Tiny Bees, a brand rooted in nature and sustainability, we created self-cover booklets on 120 grams uncoated paper that reflect the simplicity and purity of their products. By trimming, collating and wire stitching the booklets, we ensured they would be easy to handle and distribute, making them ideal as product guides at markets, fairs or in-store promotions. A professional aesthetic is gained using high-end design against the cheap-to-print A6 size. The 4-colour printing throughout brings out subtle hues and delicate textures in the photography, perfectly complementing the brand's ethos. The white borders on each page add unity, albeit they are a nightmare to trim accurately. The colours are sharp and engaging, with the resulting booklet being a piece that feels honest, tactile and worthy of prolonged engagement. The What's Happening at the Place booklet embodies the spirit of community interaction at a vibrant Welsh arts hub. Produced at 250 by 170 millimeters, wire stitched and printed on uncoated stock, it fosters accessibility and inclusivity through an inviting design. Bold colours and a fun, lively graphics including bright speech bubbles, bilingual text and modern typography encourage engagement. This business printing project demonstrates how design choices can reflect and reinforce a venue's identity. By combining white space with dynamic visuals, the publication resonates with readers, making them feel welcomed and informed. The result is not simply an events guide, it's a tool for building connections, celebrating cultural diversity, and inspiring the community to come together for shared experiences. For the Stella McCartney Sport versus Adidas lookbooks, we crafted an A4 40-page self-cover booklet on Evolution uncoated stock to reflect the collaborative brand's commitment to sustainability and style. By using recycled, environmentally conscious materials, we ensured these lookbooks mirrored the values of a forward-thinking fashion audience. The uncoated texture offers a natural matte finish that complements the dynamic athletic imagery and conveys an air of conscious luxury. Inside, vivid photography captures the energy of the designs, whilst punchy montage graphics and bold typography guides readers through product information without detracting from the visual storytelling. Raoul Orazabal's A4 landscape case-bound art book, When Is Enough, demanded meticulous attention to detail from start to finish. We combined a matte laminated silk cover with uncoated end papers and 170 grams per square metre silk inner pages, striking a balance between tactile variety and premium presentation. The wide format and careful binding lend themselves to the ability of the pages to actually open relatively flat to reveal the full width of double-page spreads. We advised on the exact spine calculation, and precise colour reproduction ensured each painting's layered complexity and depth came through on the printed page. or Isabel's surreal, fractured cityscapes and environmental themes benefit from thoughtful layouts that highlight both macro compositions and intricate brushwork. The result is a gallery-quality book that celebrates the artist's vision, inviting viewers to linger, reflect, and appreciate his oeuvre in a format that stands the test of time. Capturing the energy of action sports in print requires a careful interplay of format, paper choice, and colour fidelity. For Factory Media's 250 by 250mm perfect bound annual, we used uncoated stock, preserving the intensity of borders in silhouette against bright skies, BMXers mid-trick, and skateboarders defying gravity. The result is a tactile, immersive publication that mirrors the rush of the sports themselves. Interestingly, look at the pressure we had to apply in order for the spreads open in a flatter fashion. This piece highlights how considered business printing decisions can ensure images of fast-paced action attain their dynamism. Page after page of stunning photography fuels the excitement, ensuring the brand's connection with its audience remains strong and vibrant. Commemorating Shelter's 50th anniversary, called for a publication that would honour the organisation's legacy while maintaining a respectful tone. We produced a slightly smaller than A4, perfect bound book entirely on uncoated stock for an archival feel, allowing historical photographs and documentary images to stand out with honest clarity. A thinner than standard cover weight allows the reader to access the inside content in a more ergonomic fashion. The book is well designed with plenty of white space, allowing the content to breathe. By running a hard copy proof and involving multiple stakeholders before the final print run, we ensured that everyone's expectations were met. This careful approach to business printing resulted in a collection of pages that not only serve as a documentary record, but also encapsulate the values and impact of an organisation dedicated to improving lives. Castrad's premium cast iron radiators merit a printed presentation that aligns with their timeless, industrial chic appeal. For these 150 by 150mm lookbooks and product cards, we used uncoated stocks to introduce a pleasant tactile quality that resonates with the brand's heritage aesthetic. The neat, compact square format and matte laminated covers give the publications durability and presence, ideal for in-store displays or on-site consultations with discerning customers. In all honesty, the designer has not excelled themselves here with the placement of text extremely tight to the spine gutter of every page, which causes some of the important content to be swallowed in the center of the spreads. The minimalist design focuses on showcasing the radiator's shape, finish, and customization options without clutter. By balancing white space with carefully selected typography and 4-color images, we allowed the product's elegance to speak for itself. Vevo's first ever print magazine was a true international endeavour, celebrating 20 emerging artists to watch in a unique 254 by 203mm perfect bound format. Printed on uncoated stock, the publication carried a tactile richness that balanced cutting-edge music culture with the warmth of a physical artefact. Handling multiple cover variations and coordinating with teams in London and New York demanded precision and adaptability, a challenge we embraced wholeheartedly. Each of the 20 featured artists had their own cover, making each instantly collectible. The masthead is a dynamic success. A strong white sans serif font on a darker background jumps off the page in a modern statement to the reader. Through careful communication, pre-flighting and logistical management, we ensured the magazine arrived on both sides of the Atlantic, capturing the vibrancy of the featured artists with crisp 4-color reproduction. The RU on TikTok zine by OK Cool embraced innovation and experimentation in print, featuring multiple paper stocks, translucent pages, Pantone spot colours, and a bespoke size of 230 by 195mm. This project broke the mould of traditional book design. Such complexity required careful coordination to ensure every element, from vivid neon inks to see-through overlays, contributed to a cohesive, visually stimulating narrative. This zine demonstrates the power of unconventional business printing. A wrap around cover image tugs at the reader to open it flat to reveal the full width of the image. Once again, the white bold cover text is immediately present in the reader's eyeline. The design of the inside pages is grid-based, common to each page, and easy to follow. By blending digital culture references with physical mediums, OK Cool effectively translated the intangible energy of social media into a handheld conversation piece. The result is a provocative exploration of how the virtual can be made tactile, ultimately reminding readers that even in a hyper-connected age, the charm of print remains alive and well. Foot Patrol's Jewels of Soho merges street culture with refined design, encapsulated in an A5 perfect bound book printed on silk stock with a matte laminated cover. There is an extremely skinny spine which just about harnesses the inside pages. By integrating bold typography, crisp photography and restrained colour accents in a fashion editorial style, we echoed the edgy authenticity of London's Soho neighbourhood. The final piece possesses a sense of modernity and grit that mirrors the city streets, but the faces and characters within portray a friendly aesthetic.
And there you have it, the power of business printing to inspire your audience, promote your brand and create lasting connections. At XYZ, we don't just print, we partner with you to make every detail count. From paper selection to finishing techniques, we ensure your project reflects the quality, creativity and care that your brand deserves. If there's a showcase project here which you like the look of, make a note of the print spec and we can quote you for a like-for-like publication. So what's your next big idea? Whether it's a bold zine, a polished catalogue or an unforgettable lookbook, we're here to help you transform your ideas into print. Reach out today and start a conversation on hello@xyz.com, by phone on 01206 766647 and jump on xyz.com for ideas, insight and inspiration.